Welcome to the beginning of a new Journeyman series on this channel, where I'm going to be starting a new Journeyman save, but I am not going to be the one that finishes it. Something that I've realized in the past few weeks is I would like to have the opportunity to interact with you all more and see how other people play Football Manager. So what I thought would be fun for this save is we've got our new manager here, and this is going to be the Journeymen save, and his name is going to be the Journeyman. And the reason I've made that plural is because I want you all to play along with this save with me. So I'm going to start this save, and I'm going to play season 1 here. And then afterwards, I'm going to pass the save along to you all. And I'm going to ask someone new to play each season. And from there, we'll have the opportunity to see how other people play Football Manager. We'll kind of get to pass this save along to a bunch of different people. And I think it'll be a fun way to kind of allow the community to be involved in something and to be able to interact with you all a little bit more and learn more about how other people play Football Manager. So the format of this new series is going to be season by season. So I'm going to play season 1, and then I'm going to find someone to play season 2, and they'll do the next season, and they'll pass that save along to another person, and so on and so forth, until it feels like it's time to end the save, and we've kind of done everything we can do. And we're going to be doing it with this guy, the Journeyman Manager, a 29-year-old Filipino with a Sunday League background, who is currently unemployed and has no coaching badges. And across many different people, we're going to try to build this save up, build up our manager, get the best jobs, and build it up as best as we possibly can. And we'll see where this ends up. And if you would be interested in being involved in this save, I will leave the details for that to the end of the video. I'll explain everything there. And I hope people get involved. I know this isn't a very big channel, but I hope you guys will get involved and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And I'm really, really looking forward to see how you all play Football Manager. But until then, I'm going to start off this save. So I'm going to play through season 1 here, which means I've got to get this guy a job. And right now, again, looking at his profile, he's got no coaching badges. He's a Sunday League footballer. So we got to find a job that's going to work, and we've got to get something here for season 1. And this is going to be really interesting because I also have to think in mind of like what's going to be a good job for the next person and trying to set this save up a little bit for everyone that's going to play in the future. I have made playable quite a few countries in this save, so we'll have a few countries to choose from. And as you go on into the save, if you want to add new leagues, that is totally fine. Like once I give the save to somebody else, you guys have free reign to pretty much do whatever you want to do. But until then, we got to find a head coaching vacancy that works for us. And I don't think we're going to be getting jobs in the MLS. I think League One and the Bundesliga definitely. But there are some options here. I think like the Malaysian division, like Malaysia could be good. Indonesia could be interesting. I don't know if we could get into Indonesia League One, but that could be Indian National Football League could be fun. Chinese National First Division. I don't think we could get into the Super League. Of course, there's also the Philippines as well. We could definitely get there. I mean, we could even start it at Mendiola. This is the original, if you've been following along with the Build a Nation save. This is the true Philippines Football League, 10 teams. So we could also just start off at Mendiola, kind of begin things where we started off really this whole channel. Another options here, I mean, I don't know if the under 20s for any club is really an option, but we could become the Malaysian national team coach. We could go for Tunisia. I think that would be a tough job to get here. But yeah, we've got the J League up. I think that'd be a little bit out of our wheelhouse here. But tons. Okay, and we're past. Okay, we might have gone way past that. But yeah, these here and up is all the head. I mean, what about the American Samoa under 23s? That'd be so much fun. But all right, I should probably actually apply to some jobs here. So I'm just going to apply to a bunch of jobs that I think we could get. And I think there's a few here that are options for us. Malaysian Division 3, Sarawak United. Let's view the job advert. Let's just apply for the job. We're going to apply for pretty much everything that we can go here for. Do we have any chance to play, like to get a job in Indonesia? I'm going to go for it. View odd job advert. Let's apply for the job. You never know. I mean, it would be really fun to start off in Indonesia. I have literally never managed in India before. I didn't even, I didn't even know that the Indian National Football League was an option in game for a long time. Let's apply for that job. Could be fun to play in India as well. I'm going to apply for all the Philippines jobs. Again, you never know what you might get, so could be an interesting place to start the save. Honestly, it would be really funny if we started the save in Mendiola. This is essentially what I'm doing in real life right now. Just applying for jobs, hoping interviews come in, and seeing what happens. This is literally what I'm doing in real life. What do you guys think here? Chinese National First Division? Why not? Let's go for it. I do literally. Oh, wait. What? Do they have a head coach? Why? Wait, what? Why is the. Oh, okay. All of these head coaching spots are actually filled right now. Okay, this one's not filled. I don't know why the other two were available jobs then. Yeah, why are these two available? Yeah, why are. Okay, some of those actually have people in the job, so we'll apply for the ones that are available. I am going to ignore the Chinese Super League jobs. I think that's going to be way out of what we're able to do. Are there any other job openings here? Don't really, I mean, I'm not really going to, yeah, these are assistant coaches. So I think those are pretty much going to be all the jobs we can go for. I mean, I'm kind of tempted. Do you want to just apply for, yeah, let's apply for a job. Fun. Senior squad, let's apply for it. What you're going to get, you know? You never know. All right, I've applied for 14 jobs here. Hopefully we get some job interviews and hopefully we get some callbacks. But looking through here, I just don't think there's anything else that we're going to be able to get. I don't think we're going to get like the Tunisian job. We could apply for some under 20 jobs, but I don't know if there are actually any games that we can play there. So I think we'll go with that. All right. I'm going to move forward and we'll see if we get any job interviews. We have been asked by the Filipino Soccer Chronicle, would we be open to working abroad? Absolutely. Definitely. Malaysia just offered us their head coaching job. I wish I could delay this, but I don't know if it's going to affect all of our other job applications. Like, I would much rather, especially for the next person getting the save, I would so much rather have a club team. But Malaysia's just offering, that's such a good job. And that's honestly, it's good money too for the position we're in, 2.3K per week. And it's like an easy, like they're not, I think I have to, why can't I delay this? I gotta reject the offer. I just don't know how this is going to affect our other job applications. I gotta reject it. Oh, I wish I got this in like a week later. But I'm rejecting the job offer. Oh, that hurts. That would have been such a fun job to have. But at least right after that, we're getting job interviews. All right, Loyola and Mendiola. I mean, Mendiola would be so fun. What do they want from us? The board are pleased. What's up, Daniel Soriano? It's great to be here. Let's get started. We are up for a few jobs right now. But in my mind, we're just trying to forge ahead with our career by any means necessary. On what scale would you be looking to make changes to our existing? I'm happy to work with what we've got. I'm going to say that. We're happy to work with it. We're happy to work with our general manager. We are probably cool with these proposals. We're cool with these proposals. We just expect to finish bottom. Yeah, we can definitely meet that expectation. And this is pretty much how all job interviews go in a Football Manager. So I'm gonna do the Loyola interview here, and we're gonna keep moving forward, and we'll see what we get. All right, I feel a little bit better about turning down the Malaysian job offer now, because we have some serious job interviews. I don't know, Serenity? Maybe? I'm not sure how to pronounce this team name. But we got a job interview from India, Maharlika Taguig, DG United, who are in the Chinese National First Division, and JN Jingzhou, who are also in the Chinese National First Division. So we are racking up the job interviews. This is what we want to see. This is exciting. and a few more job opportunities to report, two in the PFL and one in Malaysia. So we could still end up in Malaysia, even though we didn't take on the national team job. All right, we've gotten a few more job interviews from Rans Nusantara. We've got Madura here, Wantagi in the Philippines, but Mendiola have approached us. Mendiola. Oh man. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna see if we can delay this. All right, let's delay your decision for 1 week. Mendiola have agreed to the delay. Let's see if we get any other jobs coming in. I want to see what all of our options are. Guys, we've got job offers from two more clubs. Loyola, who I don't think I would take. I would think for the purposes of the save, I think the Mendiola one would be more fun. But I'm still going to delay it. Delay a decision a week. They agreed to the delay. This is what I have never managed in China before. And this team could be interesting. They're in the Chinese National First Division, barely above the relegation. We'd actually be taking on a team halfway through the season, maybe? I don't actually know. Yeah, we'd maybe about halfway through the season. I don't know. That could be fun, man. I'm gonna delay it because again, I want to see all of our options. Apparently, I absolutely smashed these interviews. So Sarawak United wants us. I want to look at all of these at one time. Dongguan United, I think that is in China. We'll delay that one too. I mean, and then this one's also, this one's in Indonesia. That's a big transfer budget and salary. Ah, okay. We're gonna look at these all at once. Like once we have all the acceptances, we're gonna look through these all at once and see what we can get. No, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is the one that I wanted. I've never managed in India before. Oh, I really wanted this one. They've gone with somebody else. Man, that was, if they had come in, I would have accepted it on the spot. And now, though, now we got to make a decision. All right, I've narrowed down the jobs I want to these two jobs here. It's either going to be Sarawak United or Rans Nusantara in either Malaysia or Indonesia. And I've chosen these two because I can actually go to the job center here. These are all the jobs that we have job offers from, but these are two jobs that are in leagues I've never played in before. As much as I think it'd be fun to do the Philippines, I mean, that's kind of what the Build a Nation save is for. So I think it'd be fun to go outside of the Philippines, or at least start outside of the Philippines for this new series. I did think about the Chinese National First Divisions, but DG United here, or Dongguan United, they are currently in last place with 1 point, and Jian Jingzhou are barely in 13th. So I'm going to leave those out for now, leaving me with these two opportunities in either Indonesia or Malaysia. All right, I have chosen. We are going to Rans Nusantara FC, who are currently sitting in 8th place in Indonesia. We just need to attempt to avoid relegation. Looking at the season preview here, they are expected to finish last. So our goal will just be to not get relegated. And we have to finish outside the top 3. But the reason I am choosing Rans Nusantara here, which, by the way, if that's the wrong pronunciation, let me know in the comments. But we have a GOAT of the channel on this team, and that is Kenshiro Daniels. And I would like to have the opportunity to manage him at club level. And welcome to our new club, starting off the Journeymen save. Rans Nusantara have hired Journeymen for the job. And I think it's a good job. Media prediction is 17th, but I think we can stay out of the relegation zone. I think we're going to have some good players on this team. Let's see what we can do. All right, I've been going through and kind of setting up everything that needs to be set up to start. So I've done like training, coaching staff, all that stuff. But now we can get into the exciting part, because looking at the squad here, squad's actually not that bad. We have some pretty good players in good positions. Kenshiro Daniels, definitely the pick of the bunch, along with this guy here, Tavinho from Portugal. And he is phenomenal. I mean, he's an amazing player. Really excited to have him. And we got some good players in the front positions. Looking at our tactics, I'm going to drop a version of the 4-2-4. Areas where we need to improve are definitely left back, and we could use another center back. But our team is excellent. And the other thing that we can consider here is looking at the finances. We're only spending 9K per week, but we have 37K in payroll. So we have 27K in payroll we can still use, as well as a pretty big transfer budget. So we are going to have room to make some serious signings and make this a good team. This is a good position to be in. I'm pretty happy with what we've done here. But all right, I'm going to make some transfers and play some matches and go through this season here, and I will catch up with you all in a little bit. All right, I have concluded my transfer business, and we have spent £125,000 to improve this squad here, which I think is quite a lot. But interestingly, we still have a lot of room in the wage budget, and we still have quite a bit of transfer budget. But I don't think we need to spend it. I'm not going to spend unnecessarily, because I don't want to put us in such a financial position that the next person I'm dropping off the save to doesn't have the opportunity to improve the team in the way that they would like. Our financial status is just okay after all. But rather than going through each transfer, I'm going to talk about the tactics here. I'll go through kind of the starting lineup and the key players. So rather than the 4-2-4, I decided to switch to a 4-3-3. I felt like it suited the team better. But I really like our front three here. I actually toyed with doing something more like that, and having a true like three forwards up top. But I thought this would work better with the team. So our front three here, we have signed Leoford Allen, the 29-year-old Canadian who has no pace, but I love his strength, jumping, reach, and heading. So I think he's got meta attributes to be a top target forward. We have him here for 2 years. Tavinho, I think, is one of our star players, absolutely brilliant physical player. He already has 4 goals and 6 assists in 8 matches. I think he's brilliant. We have signed him to a new 3-year deal, which is huge. It ties him to the club for a little bit. After that, Kenshiro Daniels, the Filipino GOAT. We love to see him. Absolutely amazing start. 8 goals and 8 appearances. The only problem is I cannot get him to sign a new contract. And we only have him on a 1-year deal, so it's going to be up to the new manager, hopefully, to be able to keep him at the club. But in the midfield, we're a little bit light, which is one of the reasons why I wanted 3 in the midfield. Here we have Kevi Sihartian. He is decent. Again, he's just kind of okay, but we got Amrula next to him. Again, a player who's just kind of okay. We brought in Suron. We did need a defensive midfield player, so he can fit that role well. I think midfield, we're a little bit light quality-wise, so we'll see how that goes for the rest of the season. And the back, this is definitely our best back four. Christian Toko here, who is a little bit older, but I really like his attributes, especially that pace, crossing, and dribbling. I think that makes him a fun fullback. We have Doke on the right-hand side, just a solid fullback. I like his pace, stamina, and physical attributes. And the center, Maulana, we've just signed him, or we're signing him to a new contract. Should be solid. Very, very good center back. Alongside him, new signing Presetio. Again, a very solid center back as well. And we have a new signing in goalkeeper in Bayankara. Again, just a solid goalkeeper to fill in the gaps. Other new signings who we've brought in this guy Ramdani, or he might have been at the club actually, I don't remember, but he's a good player. As far as a player who can play on the right-hand side, he could fill in for Tavinho. I brought in Renan Bigode here, more as just a backup, just as a fringe player, but he's got a good holy trinity, not great jumping reach, but good heading, so he could potentially fill a role. So yeah, I think those are going to be the important players on our team. I think we've got a pretty solid squad here. And we've had a good start to this season. So first match, we lost to Dewa United, but then we won 3 matches on the bounce before losing our last match. So we're in an all right position. I don't think our goal is to fight bravely against relegation. Right now, we're in the top half of the table. So I think we can definitely do better than that. Looking at the season preview here, We're expected to finish 16th now. So I think we have a squad that can certainly stay in the division. I don't think we're super danger of getting relegated. So as long as we continue along our path, I think we'll be fine. But that's pretty much everything for that. I am going to play the rest of the season, and I'll catch you all at the end of things. I have completed season 1, and what a season it was. We finished in the top 4 positions, which, looking at the rules here, the top 4 teams go into the championship playoff for the Indonesian League. And in the championship playoff semifinal, we won. And we had the opportunity to play for the Indonesian League Championship, which we lost 3-1 on aggregate. But for a team that was supposed to be relegated, what a season it was. And continuing with the absolutely incredible season, Kenshiro Daniels was named the Indonesian League One Player of the Year. And he didn't get the top goal scorer award, but he did finish second in the top goal scorer list. In addition to Kenshiro Daniels, we had some star players all around. Tavinho, absolutely brilliant this season, 16 goals and 16 assists. And Leoford Allen, the Canadian, dropping in with 13 goals this season. Overall, our front 3 absolutely carried us throughout the season. And again, this is what that season looked like. As a reminder, we came in at this point here. Really solid start. We were also brilliant in the Indonesian Cup. However, and unfortunately so, we did lose in the Indonesian Cup semi-final. We could have had a shot at a trophy. We didn't get that. Towards the end of the season, we faded, but we had enough to get into the playoffs, where again, we won the semi-final, but unfortunately couldn't win in the final. But overall, we are in a great position. Financially, not great overall balance, but we still have a ton of payroll available, and we still have a ton of transfer budget available. So we are financially putting the club, I think, in a good position for the next person to take over this save. But it is not all fun and games. I will say the only 2 things that could be an issue moving forward with this save is Tavinho wants to move to a bigger club. And there are players at the club who agree with him, unfortunately, which has tanked the club atmosphere and leadership support. Tavinho, though, not a player that I think we want to lose. Again, looking at his contract details, we do have him for 2 more years. He has a release clause, so he can leave on the release clause, but we've knocked him down for 2 more years, so hopefully if he stays at the club, he'll still do well. The big news is, though, of course, we were not able to get Kenshiro Daniels on a new contract. So last season's Player of the Year is leaving to join Baram United in Thailand. So he is going to take some replacing for whoever takes over this portion of the save. That being said, though, we have some good options. We got transfer budget. We got some good options in the scouting center who I think could be really good. And something that is important to consider here is we go to staff here and we go to job security. There are plenty of open jobs. This is a journeyman save. They do not need to stay with this club. They do not need to stay in Malaysia even. There are tons of job openings around the world. I mean, Suwon Blue Wings in the K-League would be insane. You could move to England. Could go to the J-League. I don't know if they would want us, but Singaporean Premier League, we got other teams in Indonesia, could go to Malaysia, could go to India. There are a lot of potential job openings, and I mean, they could go halfway through the season and decide that they want to get a new job. There are tons of possibilities out there for whoever wants to take over the save. The other note is I have yet to convince the board to give us coaching licenses. So we're still on our same reputation, no licenses, just Sunday League footballer. We have had some improvements in our attributes, though. Hopefully, those things will continue to improve. Hopefully, whoever takes over this save is able to improve us a little bit. That is where we leave off. This was season 1 of the Journeymen save, and I will now leave it to you all. I will be passing on this save to somebody new, and we will see where this ends up going. All right. If you are interested in playing a season of this save, there is going to be a Google form sheet in the description. Click on that link and fill out the form. And then in the comment section, yeah, I need to choose someone. I guess I need to figure out how to choose someone. Maybe in the comment section, leave a comment with your favorite football manager memory or something along those lines, or just say something positive in the comments. Just maybe say something nice, something in the comments. Maybe leave your favorite football manager memory. Whoever like fills out the form and then maybe like my favorite comment or something, we could do it like that. I'll choose that person for the next part of the save. I realize I don't really know how to choose someone for this because I guess I do need to do that. But definitely, like, maybe leave a comment, something nice, and then definitely fill out the form sheet so that I'll have a way to contact you, and then we'll go from there. And there will be hopefully at least a few many episodes of this series. I hope that I get to see a lot of you guys get involved. That'll give me a fun opportunity to talk to you guys and see how everyone plays Football Manager. But yeah, that's everything I've got. I hope that you all like the concept for this series. I'm definitely excited to be able to talk to you all, interact with you all. Again, see how people play Football Manager. I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy the concept. I hope that you guys will enjoy this save. And I'm really excited to see where this goes. All right, with that, I hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are taking care of yourselves. I'll see you all next time.